welcome back to the channel. So tonight I am going to be sharing with you my go-to meal prep chicken, okay? It is low calorie, it is packed with flavor. Out of all the chickens that we make, the Chipotle one that we had on the channel a couple weeks back, the marinade one for the kebabs, this one that I'm about to show you tonight, it is simple, it is easy, it is quick. The marinade virtually adds 0 calories to it and it is freaking delicious. So if you want to lose weight, eat healthy, and not have boring freaking chicken breast, keep on watching because this is going to be for you. My kids love it, guests love it, family loves it. We've made it on date nights before. We've made it for family dinners. We marinate it and take it to the park when we're grilling out. Like this chicken, we make all the freaking time. And even my husband, who's not necessarily a chicken lover, this right here is one of his most requested. Hey, can we have that one chicken that you make? And it completely happened by accident, just throwing some things together, looking for some lower calorie options to make chicken more flavorful. And so if you want to see a low calorie flavorful chicken that's easy to make, and virtually you probably have all these ingredients in your house or close to, keep on watching. Make sure you also smash the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of the things we have coming up, including recipes like this. And then make sure to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. All right, so first things first, we are gonna start off with some boneless, skinless chicken breast. And I just bought like one of the family packs that you can get, you know, like the long things. I just bought one of those. We're ultimately looking for 2 pounds of chicken. But before we get it marinated and everything like that, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna get all the fat cut off and everything cut off, all right? So I'm gonna turn the camera down, we're gonna get trimming some chicken, and then we're going to, and you know, several of you guys have asked for this, and I've never put it here on the channel because it's so simple, and tonight's video is gonna be one of those short, quick, to the point for the entire process, but it's just too good. I had to give you the recipe because, I mean, it's been years now I've been making this, and I've never put it here on the channel. So anyway, let's get going with some chicken breast. So we're gonna take our chicken breast, and what we're looking to do is we're looking just to trim all of this fat that's on the chicken breast. We're looking to trim it off. So that way we just have meat, none of this fatty stuff. And sometimes chicken will have like, you know, some chicken is fattier than others. We're just looking to trim all the fat off the chicken. Anything that you see that looks kind of sketchy, that looks like it might make it rubbery or chewy, we are getting off of there. So, and like this big honker, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut him in half. That was a giant chicken breast. And sometimes you see this vein right here, you see that fat. I like to cut that out because that's one of those parts that can be rubbery if you're not careful. And so, yeah. All right, so there's our first piece cut. Let's go to the second piece. Man, this pack of chicken breasts, these were some honking chickens. Okay, now I'm gonna get my scale out here. I'm gonna turn it on. I have it set to pounds and ounces. I'm gonna put my scale on it and I'm gonna press the tare button. And I'm looking for 2 pounds. There we go. We got 2 pounds right there exactly, and this little guy left over. So here's our 2 pounds of chicken. Now once we get our 2 pounds measured out, we're gonna take a Ziploc bag and we're gonna put our chicken single layer in the Ziploc bag. And I'll show you how that looks here in a moment. Okay, once we have our chicken in here, we're gonna Ziploc the bag all the way almost to the end, and then we're gonna get all the air out of it. So squeeze the air out, and then once you get all the air out, then you wanna finish zipping it up. And then you wanna arrange the chicken kinda so it's single file. You're gonna get hammer, mallet. This is my grandma's molasses. I like to use this. You can also use like one of these spice mashers. I just like the way the grandma's molasses does it. And you're gonna start hammering these chicken breasts out. And what we're doing is we're flattening them so those big parts thin out, so the chicken's all one. So we're gonna okay, she is beat out, and look at this. 2 pounds of chicken pounded out fills up that entire bag, and you can see the thickness of the chicken. And again, if you've been on the channel before, you've seen me do this, but this is my favorite way to get everything even. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our bag and we're gonna put in our marinade. So we're gonna start with some taco seasoning. This is I get this at Sam's Club, favorite taco seasoning. And we're gonna start off with 2.5 tablespoons of taco seasoning. Bam, right in there. We're then gonna use this total seasoning. It's called total seasoning. And we're gonna start with 1 tablespoon, okay? We have a half a teaspoon of salt. Coarse sea salt is my favorite. And then we're gonna take some lime juice. And you can do lemon if you don't have a lime, but lime is better. And we're gonna start with 1/4 of a cup of lime juice, okay? Now, once you have all that in there, you no longer need to keep your chicken single. Just get all the air out again. Get all the air out, squeeze all the air out. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to just mix this around, and you wanna get that marinade on all the chicken breast. Now sometimes a 1/4 cup, I'll see that, you know what, that's not, I want that to be a little more liquidy. So sometimes I'll open it up and I'll add maybe an 1/8 cup more lime juice right in there. But I always rather would start with less and add more. And then I can see that makes a difference already. Oh, my bag's not sealed. Okay. So again, get that seasoning on everything. You want the chicken to be covered. And then here's, okay, so you can see the chicken is covered in our seasoning, okay? Now here's the beauty of this. You do not have to marinate this long. So 30 to 90 minutes and you're done. Some, have to be hours. This normally is so it's quick. I can come home, oh gosh, what do I wanna make? Throw this in a bag, like literally a couple different items. You don't need a blender, you need nothing special. And in 30 minutes in the refrigerator, this is gonna be ready to go on the grill or in a skillet or even in the oven. So we're gonna pop this in the fridge. I have one that's been marinating. Okay, just pulled our chicken out, and I have 2 skillets here on the stove. So I'm gonna turn my heat to medium high heat, and I'm gonna let these pans warm up for about a minute. And you can see, like, literally that salt with pounding out the meat, it's tenderized the meat. Like, this is some of the most tender chicken you will ever have. And again, you can cook this on the skillet. My favorite way is on the grill, but for the video purposes, we're gonna go ahead and do it in the skillet. We're gonna let this heat up. We're gonna hit it with a dash of cooking spray and then pop our chicken breast in there. Okay, it's been heating up for about a minute. So now we're gonna put a dash of cooking spray inside the pan. Use some tongs, get our chicken breast out and get them going. This is gonna cook for about 6 minutes on each side. Okay, we've just removed the chicken from the skillet, and here's what I love. You see how you have, again, all the color, all the caramelized pieces, and even in the skillet, and I love that because it gives you a crunchy with a tender inside. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and chop this chicken up, and you can have this for dinner, or what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put it in a container, and this is meal prep for me. So this is gonna be chicken in the fridge. It can go on salads, tacos. It can get mixed in burrito bowls. It can be eaten cold. You can heat it up. This chicken is amazing. Amazing meal prep chicken right here. My favorite chicken to meal prep right freaking here. So let's chop it up. And I like to do it in thin pieces. You can cut it thicker if you'd like to, but I just like to do thin pieces, kind of like this. Gosh, and can you see how moist that chicken is? Not dry. This is not your dry, flavorless chicken right here. This is amazing. So I have 2 pounds of yummy, delicious chicken meal prepped. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this container right here. And this is great to do on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday night. And then you have chicken meal prepped for the week. My kids love this. We've even made this for guests that have come into town, and they would never know that I'm cooking a healthier chicken. Look at all that. So it's gonna be my container. It's gonna go in the fridge. This can go on a sandwich. You can chop it up and make a chicken salad. It's freaking amazing. So if anybody told you that cooking chicken or eating to lose weight had to be boring, they didn't know what they were talking about. So make sure to give it a try. Make sure to, before you leave, smash the like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see us cook, make here on the channel. A couple weeks ago, we did a healthy chili recipe, which is amazing in the crock pot or on the stovetop. We did a Chipotle style chicken. Now we have my favorite meal prep chicken. And so we're just cooking up a storm here on the channel, helping you still eat with flavor while losing weight. So thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one.